In this video we'll show how the grid component in Alpha 5 version 11 can be used to solve a very typical type of problem, and that is the branch finder application. So you can see here that we're at a web page now for a company called vancity.com, and they have a page where you can find the nearest locations of an ATM machine. So you go here and you can type in your zip code or just a city. So I can go there and type in, say, Montreal, and then press enter, and then the map will recenter on Montreal and then show me all of the ATM machines that are close by. So this is a very typical pattern that many different types of applications might have. It might be find me the closest location of stores, or find me the closest location of, say, hospitals, or anything. And so now I'm going to show how you can build this type of application in version 11 using the grid component. So first I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to just a very basic grid that I've just designed here, which happens to be based on the airports database, the sample airports database. There's 6,000 airports over here, and for each airport we have a location field which stores its latitude and longitude, etc. And we've just simply got we've put a search part on the grid, and we've set that we've put the location field there, and we've set the control type to be a map. But obviously when we render this, it doesn't look like the store finder app that I demonstrated earlier. On the other hand, if we go to the same to another grid also built on the same database, and we switch here to working preview, now you can see that this looks a lot more similar to the store finder app. And so now I can go here and say type in a city. So let's go and type in, say, Atlanta, and then click find closest airport, and you can see now that the map is now centered on Atlanta. We've found the closest airports. That these are the airports within a 10-mile radius of Atlanta. The data has been sorted by distance from the center point, and we have icons on the map to indicate all of the matches that were found, and then we have the corresponding icon over there. So what I'm going to talk about in this video is how we configured the various parts of the search part and the grid part, so to go from just a generic grid with a search part to this very specific solution to the problem. So first let's talk about how we actually achieved the layout. So you can see here we have the search part and the corresponding grid next to each other. And so if we go back to, say, the demo that we were looking at, this page here, you can see that this map here is the equivalent to the search part, and this list of found records over here is the equivalent to the grid part. So we have a search part that is to the left of the grid part. So now let's go back here and go to design, and then go to properties. And in order to do that, we just simply turned on use master template, and then we said that we have a horizontal layout. We could have also just gone and chosen a custom layout and placed the search to the left of the grid, but we just chose the built-in horizontal layout. So that's how we got from the search part being above the grid to now the search part being to the left of the grid. So I'm going to pause now and pick it up in the next video, where we'll continue discussing the various options that we chose to make this all happen.